What's up, everybody? How's it going? Marcos Vegas for Fight Up TV, being joined with Jose Rayo Valenzuela, who's gearing up for this fight against Pitbull Cruz coming up August 3rd, downtown LA. Rayo, your first title shot. This is something you worked for your entire career. This is stuff that dreams are made of for every child who wants a career in boxing. How are you mentally, physically, emotionally coming into this moment?
Um, to be honest, I can say that I'm better than ever. I'm better than I've ever been mentally, physically, spiritually. I'm all there. Everything is there. And I'm just ready to take on, this opportunity of a lifetime.
Yet this fight came out of like left field. It took everyone by surprise. But knowing you, knowing Pitbull, immediately people are like, oh, this is a good fight. This is a really good fight. And I know a lot of fans have been saying, like, you guys have a good chance to not only steal the show, but many fans consider you guys the real main event for this fight.
Yeah, I mean, we're two exciting fighters. We come to fight. We don't dug no smoke. And uh, that's just kind of what it is when you put two Mexicans in the ring.
So how did this fight come about on your end? When did you first hear about it? Tell me the story about how you got the call and everything that transpired.
I was in training camp already for De Los Santos to fight on the 10 card. But my promoters called me. They're like, "Hey, we got this big opportunity, this Pitbull world title." And I took it, no questions asked. Was a fighter that I know he was always around. Of course, my weight class, so I knew I always wanted to fight him, and you know, to fight for the world title against him. Him being such a great fighter, and the people love him. It just don't get better than that.
Oh, wow. So you're training for your rematch against De Los Santos then?
I was,
Wow. Okay.
yeah, I was, yeah. I've been in camp already for 4 months, so I'm more than ready.
So, wow. Okay. So already 4 months in camp plus whatever time that you've spent so far. You've been in camp close to 5 months then.
No, 4 months.
4 months, 4 months in total. Is
Yeah.
that the longest camp you've had ever for a fight, Rayo?
Yeah, I would say so. I've had very long camps before though, and in all the camps that I've had long camps, they've been like some of my best performances.
Why such a long camp?
Well, one, it's even though I could have gone back home, but I just for a fighter like Pitbull, you kind of need it. Going up in weight, it gave me time to put on a lot of muscle mass and get to know my body at 140 and try new things and just be prepared and fully, come fully ready. So the ball was already rolling, so I just kept going. Obviously, I took days off when I needed to take days off, and we were very smart about that. But that's just kind of what you have to do when you're fighting against a guy like Pitbull, to come 100% ready.
Yeah. How is it not having to worry about those last 5 pounds coming into this fight?
It's good. I feel great. I mean, I'm still not worried about it. And we get 2 weeks so off, so I feel good. I feel strong. I'm ready. I'm just ready to go. To be honest.
Do you like this process better at you preparing for 140 compared to preparing at 135?
Yeah, I think I do. I was eating good all camp. I'm still eating good. I'm in a great mood. I got more power, more energy through the workouts. Like all 8 carries all the way through. I think I got done sparring. I did the last time I did 12 rounds, carried my power all the way through. My conditioning is great. So I feel good, and you can focus more on learning and picking up new things and sharpening up tools and stuff like that. So I'll say so.
Do you think this is the best camp you've ever had then?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, wow. Okay. So
I
how
think
does
I
that?
think
Yeah.
I mean I did a training camp once in Big Bear. You can't beat Big Bear. High elevation is great. So it's hard to say, but regardless, I was every weekend I was driving up to Big Bear. It's only an hour drive, and I was running 14 miles, 10 miles, 8 miles, and so on. So I'm in great shape. I'm ready.
So how does that translate then? You're having a phenomenal camp. you're feeling stronger, you're feeling that you have more energy in your workouts, your sparring is great. How does that gonna translate into fight night? What are you expecting from yourself then?
Well, everything is there. You know, everything is there that has to be there for me to win. So I just go out there and do my job. You know, fight smart and fight strong and fast. It's gonna be a hell of a fight.
Yeah, I can't wait, dude. Like, I don't know, are you like as hyped as we are for this?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm hyped. It's gonna be a good ass fight. You know, Pitbull's gonna come. He gonna do what he do, and I'm gonna come back at his ass and put on a hell of a show.
Yeah, you know, I'll get into more of the particulars of the potential style of this fight, but I do want to ask you, just when doing research for this, when the kickoff press conference started and he didn't want to shake your hand, you know, he said in an interview it was because of something that you said about him in the past. But when that particular incident happened, did it kind of throw you off?
It didn't really throw me off, to be honest. I mean, it is what it is, you know. It fired me up, but I wouldn't say it threw me off.
Now, are you surprised by his response to why he didn't want to shake your hand? He stated that it was because of an interview that you did, I believe.
Because I predicted a knockout.
Yeah, yeah, and that you said something about. I wrote it down here, but it was actually an interview during one of his fights, also in L.A. The last time you fought in L.A.
Yeah, that's when I fought at
De Los
Los
Santos.
Santos.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that I predicted like I was gonna knock him out, but that's my prediction. You know, I'm sure he has his predictions and his opinion. So
you surprised by his reaction though, that he would take it as like him getting so angry about that?
I just think it's just the time and place that we're in right now. This generation, there's a lot of fighters not wanting to fight certain fighters because he disrespected me, and you know everybody wants you now to bow to them and stuff like that. But which I don't think it was nothing really disrespectful. I just stated my opinion,
Do
my
you
prediction.
do you still stand by that prediction? The more in this you are, you see it more and more that you'll get a knockout in this?
100%.
100%. Wow. Okay. Well, so
This
that
is
means,
what
yeah.
this is what I train for. You know, it's
Mhm.
gonna be a hell of a fight. This is what we do. I mean, I train to, this is what I do. But I don't know what's so shocking about that.
No,
I'm not
no,
gonna
it's just
train. I'm not gonna train in there to go in there and lose. I train to go in there and win and take him out. I'm sure he's doing the same.
yeah. I say wow because you said it one with so much confidence, but two, a lot of fighters now don't want to predict knockouts. They say, hey, we train for the knockout, but whatever happens, gonna happen. Like they don't like putting that pressure on themselves.
Not even pressure. I mean, I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna fight smart. I'm gonna box. But I got power too. Like if I hit him, you can't tell me I'm not gonna hurt him. This is what we do.
Mm. Yeah, like the
I
more
got
and
I
more.
got power. I got power and speed too. So it's not like he's just gonna fire and there's no fire off, and this shit gonna be coming back. So if I land something,
When we break this fight down, Rayo, I'm gonna go through a few categories with you. You tell me uh, who has the advantage, and if you feel just overall on paper, you should be seen as the favorite in this. When you look at speed, do you think it favors you?
on paper, what do people think?
No, what do you think?
Oh, I think I'm faster than him.
Yeah, both footwork wise and hand speed, right?
100%.
In terms of
Yeah,
power, do you feel you have more power than Pitbull Cruz?
I think so. I mean, I stopped Bandido Vargas in the first round, and he couldn't. He went to war with him. So I would say so.
In terms of footwork, do you feel you have better footwork than Pitbull?
Yeah,
Okay, okay. In terms of heart,
I think people. I think we both have heart. You get what I'm saying? I think he has heart just like I got heart, but I got all these other attributes that are behind me too. You know what I'm saying? So I think we both got heart.
what about defense?
Definitely. I think I mean, he has good defense, but he opens up, you know. And I've been sharpening up my defense. I did the work I had to do too. So, that's up for the grab, I guess.
Now, what do you think is going to be the X factor? What's something that you feel that is your X factor that you bring into this fight that Pitbull, more or less, he could train for you. He could see all the video that he wants. That it's going to surprise him, or like there's something that you bring that he can't really train for.
I think there's a lot. I think my style is a little bit different. I don't know. I feel like I'm a different kind of. I can do a little bit of everything. Um, I'm sure he has good sparring, but to to copy like what I do, my movements, I don't know. So we'll see.
No, I saw a photo that you posted with Pitbull. You guys were side by side. I don't know how long ago that was and where you posted it, but I saw it when I Google searched it. A lot of fighters have said it's very tricky to fight a fighter who's shorter than them. That it complicates a lot of things. How are you expecting that his height plays a role in this fight? Seeing that you're so much taller than him.
I just think it can go both ways. It's just who uses it to their advantages. I've been fighting guys like Pitbull my whole life, so I feel like I'm ready. I know what he's bringing. I know he crouches down, but he opens up if you really watch him. So.
Mm. Have you seen his Gervonta fight a lot? And which of his fights tells you the most about how to approach this fight with Pitbull?
I mean, there's a lot of fights with people, that they're there to watch. But a little bit of all of them. I've been watching a lot of YouTube on him.
Mm. So I spoke to Pitbull Cruz. I asked him, like, hey, how do you visualize this fight? He told me, it's going to be a good fight style wise. That he's going to do what he always does, obviously. But he said he does feel that you're going to try to fight him in the distance. That the whole fight you're going to try to fight him in the distance. What's your response to him saying that?
Um, I mean, he can think whatever. If I gotta fight him in the distance, I'm gonna fight him in the distance. If I gotta take him out early, I'm gonna take him out early. If I gotta fight him in my mid range, I'm gonna fight him mid range. I guess he's just gonna have to wait and see.
So you've said in other interviews you feel you hurt him. What are you seeing there, Rayo?
You're gonna have to tune in, man.
No, come on, give me something. Come on.
You're gonna have to tune in. I'm ready. I'm more than ready. I'm very focused. Everything is there. My speed, my power, my counter punching, my attack. Everything's good.
My last one for you, Rayo. Your last few fights have been at 135. You looked great against Chris Colbert. You're telling me you feel good at 140. Do you think you're going to stay here at 140 now, regardless of the result?
I don't know. It's hard to say. I'm not thinking nothing past nothing August 3rd. So I haven't even thought about that. I haven't thought about nobody in the division. I don't know nothing. So right now I couldn't tell you. I really have to think about it, but we'll see.
Mm. Well, I can't wait to see this fight. That is 100% sure. Hey, Rayo, man, thanks for checking in with us. Really appreciate the time. One last message out there for the fans. What can they expect from you? What are you going to show them in this your first title shot opportunity?
Expect a great fight. It's gonna be fireworks, all that good stuff. Tune in August 3rd. It's gonna be one for the fans. This is gonna be a classic Mexican fight versus two Mexican fighters. And I can't wait.
I see you smiling, man. They say a happy fighter is a dangerous fighter.
Yeah, man. I've been in a great mood. I've been enjoying every single day of camp. Every day that's been going by, I've been enjoying it. I've been in the moment. I've been learning. I've been just taking it all in, and I'm ready to fight.
All right. Rayo, man, thank you for the time. Appreciate this man right here. August 3rd, downtown LA against Pitbull Cruz for the WBA 140-pound title.